Okay, I think everybody can hear me, hopefully. Welcome to WDL Radio. We are here for the fall 2025 pre-draft show and the draft itself. My name is Human Bones, not my real legal name, but it's what you can call me. Um, we have a lot to cover, and well, we have a lot of time to do it. This is the first WDL season since 2022, so it's been 3 years. Didn't think another season would happen. Um, but we're excited to be here, and I thought I was gonna have to do this alone, but thankfully, Russ King just messaged me and would like to come on, so give me a second. Let me do this. Here we go. I can hear the fan going. It's gotta be Russ.
Let me turn that off then.
That's okay. You can leave it on. I always know when it's you. How's it going? Oh, he's probably walking.
I'm right here. I'm just trying to survive from my foot injury, but aside from that, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest story of the season. Your foot injury. So do you think that first of all, are you okay? Like what
Yeah,
happened?
I'm all right. Okay, you know how you get your finger, like, as a kid or whatever, you get your fingernail slammed on the door?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like on your toe and worse.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's all right.
I have a scar here on my thumb because I don't know, it was like 5 or something, and my dad shut the car door on my thumb and
Oh,
for some reason didn't have a key to unlock it. So
oh,
my
yeah.
thumb was just stuck in the car door. He had to run upstairs and get the key. So yes, I can relate to your pain a little bit. And speaking of pain, we're here again with WDL. And yeah, so you signed up, which is great. We have a ton of players that signed up. I would say before yesterday, or so signups closed on Wednesday, maybe Thursday, and then we had the day after signups, people signed up. Then we had the day after signups, people signed up. So before a couple days ago, it was looking like it was going to be pretty newbie heavy on the season in terms of players that had signed up. But now it seems a little bit more even with some more veteran players. But I mean, it's shaping up to be a pretty interesting draft. I mean, I have been trying to prepare and figure out who. Big volume difference between me and you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out who to draft, and now I really need a lot of help.
I think a lot of the older vets probably, like, for me, I was on the fence, but now that I'm fucked because I can't really go for jogs for a while, like, I'll just sit down and play Doom, right? Perfect time. I think FOMO too. Like, you see everybody else coming out to sign up. They don't want to miss out of the league. As soon as you see certain names, sign up and whatnot.
Yeah.
It wasn't too many post the quote unquote original deadline, and I think there have been maybe 1 or 2 people that have rescinded their sign up. So I'm not entirely sure on that one. I know.
Yeah, there were. Say that again. Sorry.
Killstrike. He was one of them. They took off his sign up.
Tiger signed up around like day 1 or 2, and then disappeared as well.
But,
yeah. But yeah, I mean, FOMO definitely. I mean, I know it's coming right off of the heels of doing Vengeance, and I like that I can share comments. I'm going to go ahead and just thank you. I still don't really know, how you want your name pronounced, so maybe you should type that out at some point. But
Imhers? I don't know, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's see. I figure, I have a video that we can play that it's not as long as the intro video, but it'll be a good opportunity for everybody to get a little bit more of an in-depth look at who we've got captaining and then everyone that's signed up. So let's do that, and then we can jump into talking about the schedule and the maps. So give me 1 second.
You said Mears.
Mears, okay. Well, that was X-Wiz. I wouldn't trust him.
That's true.
Yeah.
You got to be wary of anyone with wizard in their name.
It's true. All right. So I think actually it ended on the biggest surprise for me was Zanera signing up, who I never thought would actually play in a league again. So it's too late. You're already in the video. You can't quit now. But also Stark is not in the video because he came out of whatever cave he's in and has decided to play in the last 20 minutes. So yeah, I think I don't know. It's a pretty good mixture of players. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think it also raises the overall like skill of the league when you have a good mix like that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of new players that will probably be able to land with some better players, and they'll be able to learn the ropes a lot quicker, as opposed if somebody was on a team where you had two new players, it's like your main three or something. So that kind of works
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, and I think, we've done a lot of Prive over the last month, and I've seen a lot of new players playing. It's been like, I'd say the majority of new players have been playing, really trying to get better. So I think that's going to translate. I mean, if you consider that, you can't always go based off of like, someone's reputation, which is why Zakin liked to rank me in the 40s because I played Zandronum like once a year. Um, Even though I've never lost to Zakin in anything, and have knocked him out of the playoffs several times. But yeah, I mean, you can't always go off reputation, right? So you have to go based on who's playing in Prive and how they're playing and all of that. So um, so yeah, and I think the WAD itself too has really remained untouched, between 2022 and now, and I mean, it's not like, CTF WADs are being released every other day anymore. But
Thankfully, shit, we have too many out there.
yeah, quality over quantity, for sure. But I think in the last 2 years, there's been Jimmy's WAD that's come out. There's the new 32 and 24, which got to give a lot of credit to you for putting that together and getting that done for us. Um, and I don't really know of anything other than that. But so Ralph put a bunch of new maps in the WAD, and a lot of them were not good. So those maps came out, and in the most recent version of the WAD,
It was
it's
a war
been,
crime, some of those maps that were thrown in.
it's funny because when you look at them, like obviously it doesn't matter until you play it, but like probably like two or three of those Jimmy maps, I was like, these are going to be good. Like this could be different. No, no, they weren't. They weren't good at all. They were really bad. And that's not like, let me rephrase that. Not that Jimmy's watching, but they weren't good for the WDL.
Yeah,
But they'll be good somewhere else.
it's hard because I know Genova said it once a long time ago that he thinks that making a good CTF map is kind of luck in a sense because you never really know what works and what sticks,
Yeah,
what players will like and what players will really hate, and what will work even after you force players to play something they hate. So there's no real formula. There are conventions on what should work and what not to do. Like nobody wants cubby spawns, shit like that. But it's kind of hard to make something that's really good for league and something that's palatable for a wide range of tastes that you get with a bunch of players from all over.
yeah. I mean, I'm kind of dating myself at this point, but no cubby spawns unless you're playing J-Kist in D6M1 because he'll just fucking sitting there. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know this, but Ralph was saying that map 4, he wasn't even done with that map when it got released in the ZDCTF compilation. Like he was planning to do another tunnel or whatever in
Yeah,
the back.
to do another floor. I remember he said that years ago. It was
Yeah,
incomplete. And one thing I
and
caught was that the mid wasn't even like symmetric either. One side had a stuck out more of the wall and
mhm.
everything. And I fixed that years ago, and then I think that's the version that's we're using now. But yeah, see, like an unfinished map became an iconic map.
Right. I mean, it's one of the most played maps ever, and it will continue to be played. Um, so yeah, but so those maps got taken out, and that's fine. And Ralph decided to go kind of look at WADs of the past years and bring back some old favorites, or just some old maps that we haven't seen in a while. So two of them ended up in the season schedule, which we can go over shortly. But Natty's map, Grayscale, also Buntaluphagus, map 17. That map has had, I mean, every classic game that you could possibly imagine. Regular season, playoffs, finals, like really good map. Um, and I think it's cool. It's kind of like a retro WAD. And they kept two maps from 32 and 2418, which is cool. But I think it's fun. Um, what did have you seen like any map? Are there any maps that you're like excited to play um, that have been sort of newly added, or even a map in the schedule?
I looked at the wall the other day when I played, and yeah, I seen some old maps added back in that look pretty cool. Like 21 was added back in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was missing that one, so I thought that was a pretty fun map to
Toxic
play in
refineries,
things.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, 17 is an old familiar one, like you mentioned. It's not my favorite to play, but I do like that it does produce high quality games most of the time. Um, Sanctum,
Oh yeah,
it's
Sanctum.
okay. I'm not. I know it's a super grindy map, and I offered to like updated version that was at least let you have more plasma play, but Ralphus wasn't interested, and it's like, whatever. Um, Grayscale.
Well, we can
Which
pull
was
up
that one again?
Sanctum. Let's see. So Sanctum. I don't know. I don't know if the image is even showing up because it's like.
It's
Did you?
uploading.
Oh, okay. This is only like, I don't know, the third or fourth time I've used this setup to do things, and I don't really want to be the biggest one. So, yeah. So Sanctum, which is week one. So we can go through the schedule really quick then.
Sure.
Week one is Sanctum, which is this map. Week two is Grayscale. Week three is Heavy Weapon Dudes. Week four is Buntolophagus, and week five is Towering Gardens. So Sanctum, you wanted to do like the make it so that the plasma is actually usable,
Well, the
essentially.
thing is, the Sanctum version that was given to me, I can't remember if it was the K or Drek or what, one of them gave it to me years ago. It basically moved some of the spawns around and adjusted some of the spawn weapons, and then there's like a little lip on the bridge where you can actually jump to the plasma a bit easier to
Oh
have
yeah,
more of an element. Because the way it is now, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get, and most people aren't really going to take the time to try to perfectly line up for it because you waste so much time when you could just be moving forward. But it is what it is. Not that big of a deal. It's not like I don't think it drastically changes anything. It's just a little update that you know could be a bit better. But it's been a while since anybody's played that version.
yeah. I mean, what's weird is this map just sort of appeared out of nowhere. Like, I'm sure you remember this, but we ran the last IDL season up against the first WDL season. So I didn't play in the first WDL season, and this map, like, I don't think I'd ever seen it before, and it was just one of those maps that ended up. I watched a game maybe, and so anyway, it's not like I guess that was like 10 years ago, so I guess maybe it is a classic map now. But
We made it in 2014. Well, the Raid CTF when I was part of it was a map from 2014, so it is pretty old now. Old
yeah, so it's a new classic, I guess, or
classic,
uh,
yeah.
a less old classic. Um, but yeah, so I that was my first encounter with it, was kind of after everybody else. It's I don't know. I go back and forth between really liking this map and really fucking hating it. Like it, I guess maybe it depends on the position I play. Like, um, but I just find it to be really grindy. And
I mean, because the mid is just choke points. That's probably why. There's
yeah, it's
no way
just one
around
big
it.
choke point. But I have to say that when you can get a flag out, whether you're jumping through that window over there, like there are some crazy flag runs that happen on this map that you wouldn't expect. So I think it makes it really exciting because it's really hard to actually track a good runner. If a good runner gets, a shot on somebody defending and then they defend or they spawn somewhere not in the flag room, then the runner has a pretty good shot at getting out. It's really hard to sort of like center yourself and figure out where somebody's running with the flag. Like, sure, the easiest thing would be to go in the middle and wait, but because it's such a choke point, like the other team is going to push up and get you. So it's a tough one. But I think like the more I've played it, the more I've gotten to like it. My initial reaction was I hated it. And I think these matchups for week one, like Thanks, by the way, for putting me up against Ninja Dog on this map. I'm really gonna enjoy that one. Um,
It's all random, right?
sure it is. Yeah,
Sure, right.
yep, totally random. And then we have Xwiz versus Vinny and Nexus versus Ralph. Nexus and Ralph, that game I'm excited to watch for sure. I think those two guys are gonna have like they could do anything, but I think Nexus is, um, if not, you know, with Ninja Dog, the two best fraggers right now. So to have him up against Ralph, classic, really good runner, that'll be an exciting game. But yeah, I don't know. This map is it's growing on me.
I mean, it's just a grind. I mean, you're gonna like it and hate it at the same time, depending on who you're playing with and who you're playing against. So, yeah, it just comes with the territory.
Yep. Um, yeah. So that's week one. Let's see. Week two is Natty Grayscale. Let's see if I can pull this up. What it does here. Oh, it's gonna add both. Okay, go away. Replace me. Okay. I think there were some edits to
Never
this.
played this map before.
Well, it's really simple. Um, this is kind of the map, right? Like the flag room is, um, really, you've never even seen it like one time?
No, I've
Interesting.
never seen
Um,
or played it.
so like to the right, if you look where the armor is, and then you go to the right, there's a lift there, and there's that sort of upper area, which I'd say is where a lot of flag runners hide if they get the flag and there's a standoff. I'm not sure it really benefits anybody to like go for the flag through that way, but yeah, it's another pretty like simple, map that I think that armor makes a big deal. It's like having an armor on Sanctum, like that would be kind of OP at certain points. It's not OP here just because of like when you come to the middle, it's a bit easier for you to orient yourself to stop somebody getting your flag out. Um, but it is definitely another sort of like fraggy map, like Sanctum is. So we're kind of starting off the season week one, week two, like frag. Um,
Yeah,
and I think like those steps there. Some Ralph said those steps weren't there before. I don't remember. Um, maybe somebody in the comments can tell me whether that's true or not. But I don't know that really makes a big difference. Um, yeah, I don't know. The matchups for this one: Xwiz and Ninja Dog, Vinny and Ralphus, Human Bones and Nexus. So obviously that's like you can't really make any prediction or anything until the team is selected. But um,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I just looked at it locally real quick
Mhm.
on the other screen. Yeah, it looks like it's a fairly simple flat map.
Yes,
I
very
know
flat.
some players have their opinions on flat maps like this, but I guess just
Generally speaking, I like something a little bit more complicated.
right.
Um,
The only thing
but
that I could say for the benefit of having a simple map like this is for the new players to kind of wrap their heads around and get some experience on. And not every map can be super complex, so you got to have a
true.
little variety.
And from years of trying to pick a schedule in the IDL, like it's all about balance too. And Zen just I'll just show it. He made a good comment. Like it's good for a proving ground for teamwork. Take the whole team working to get together to score a lot of flags. And I think that's
You can
I
say that about like every map, though.
you could apply that to every map, sure.
Yeah,
It's sort
Gunslinger,
of like
Maple One, whatever.
God Madden, somebody's going to score in this game. Like, yes, that's probably true. Somebody's going to win, but I think, like, in particular, because there's not a lot of tricks to be had, right, in the first 2 weeks, that's also about the balance of the schedule. Start off, like you said, as something that's good for the newer players, and then something that's good for, like, hey, this is our first two games really playing, together as a team. So let's not like go all crazy and put us into like what's going to end up being like week three. Don't put us into some crazy ass map when we haven't even played together before. So I think it's a good start to the season. It is going to be pretty frag heavy. I'm expecting you know Ninja Dog to get something around like 1,000 frags
Yeah,
before week two is even.
At
fighting
least
over.
if he doesn't warm up, maybe 900.
Yeah, maybe. Um,
I mean, it's just a
but
test of endurance. I guess that's another thing, better way to look at it. With these grind maps, it's all about who can stick it out to their plan and not make mistakes, because that's
yep,
pretty much what determines who wins and who doesn't. When the teams are relatively close, not when you got like one bad team versus a good team.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah, we start off with those two maps, and then I think week 3 is. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that Heavy Weapon Dunes has become a map that people really like. Um,
Which one is that one? Can you show the screen next?
I am, yes.
Excellent.
Uh, it is our BFG map.
Oh, that.
I'm really surprised. Like, I'm very surprised that people like this. I
Yeah,
like it,
I'm surprised
but
too.
like
Different reasons.
in the past, you talk about a map, a CTF map with a BFG in it, and it's like absolutely fucking not. Like, we're never doing this. And I know this was in a season before, like 2022, whichever, or 2020, whichever season Chain made Smart CTF2, and
Yeah, I played in one of my last seasons. I think it was the first time it was ran. It's not my favorite. I feel like there's so much stuff to get caught upon, but it is definitely like a good balance of the BFG and teamwork. And when the flag standoffs, flag standoffs are all what Smart CTF is about. So
yeah,
it's just that rush you get when you're like trying to run against the time and your teammate dying, trying to get your flag back.
it's interesting because like the BFG is almost, it's almost just a distraction. Like,
Yeah, you can almost neglect it most of the map because
pretty much. I mean, if I'm playing 4v4 in Prive, then
it's
goddamn
different.
well,
Because
I'm just going straight for that BFG every single time. Um, but yeah, here in like an actual match, you definitely spend a lot more time trying to get the BFG, and then someone inevitably will shoot you when you go through the teleport anyway after you grab the BFG. So, but it is a classic Smart CTF, layout where you really, I mean, this is why I don't know. Maybe this is folklore at this point, but when Chain started making Smart CTF, I'm the one that said these are like smart. This is Smart CTF, and that's where it got its name from. I didn't think the name would stick, but it requires you to actually think about it, and it's made with the intention of being like, with all the arrows and everything that's going on. It's just made with the intention of being different and sort of a level above a map 31, which is like
oh
not a
yeah,
whole lot of brain power going on there. And this one lives up to the name, definitely. And I've seen it like in Prive now. It gets picked every day, like
yeah.
at least twice.
Unfortunately, it's in Prior, so it's painful as hell to be playing this shit in 4v4. I don't know what's wrong with these dudes.
Well, hey, we played 6v6 the other day, so hey.
Yeah, but I think when I was thinking about it, I'm trying to recall if any other map had a BFG that was in the league, and I'm thinking, what, it was only ZD09? ZDCTF09, right?
Didn't
Wasn't
Crawlspace have a BFG?
Crawlspace?
Didn't it? What, you had to
I
go
think
through the
it does.
teleporter?
It's like a timer. Yeah,
Yeah.
the doors are timed or something. I never played that in the league. I think it
No.
doesn't
Well,
Europeans because Europeans love that map for some reason. I don't know why, but
you're lucky because I played Crawlspace in a fucking game a couple times. Um, yeah, I mean that's all we had, right?
yeah.
Like we had
Now we have hundreds of
2007.
maps to choose from.
Yeah, too many maps. But
One last thing, let's see what the chat says. Which CTF map would be better, or Smart CTF? The new 06 or this one? I'm
oh
curious on
god.
that one.
Um,
Then we can
I
move on to
mean,
the next if you
I
want.
can give you my answer on that.
Sure.
I mean, I like the classic one, and the reason why I like the classic one is because not because I'm against. I mean, okay, I guess fundamentally I'm pretty against changing maps that we're used to, but um, that is such a classic map that you're now changing. Like, okay, as a defender, I feel like I'm gonna share this. I feel like I've developed a way to defend that's different than everybody else. Okay, and this is not like I'm not saying it's good, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I primarily defend with rockets. on the classic map 6. And it works because the hallways are so small. So I can just basically never stop moving, running back and forth between the halls, but constantly shooting rockets in the other direction. So I get kind of a 360 view of everything that's going on. That was what I felt like made me successful on map 6. Didn't win every game, but that's how I want to play. Now, when I go and play the new one, people can just dodge around the fucking rockets, which is almost like I don't know.
So I
It's
take
too
it
easy.
like you would rather play this map 12 over the new 06, right? If you had to choose in the lineup,
Yeah, I don't want to play the new 06 at
I
all.
can see that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It should be taken out of the wad. Anybody? Take it out of the wad. Um, yeah, but I do. Yeah, okay. So I do like this map. It's gonna be fun. I think it's very different from what we're used to in the WDL or really any league situation. So it's gonna be good. And moving into week 4 is our classic Buntaluffagus. Here, I'll show this one. Somebody agrees with me. That's nice.
Yeah, I know a
Um,
few people have said they prefer the old one over the new 6, but it just depends on
well,
who
it's a
you play, who
secret,
you.
but the old 06 is actually in the wad right now.
Oh,
You gotta find it.
yeah, I did that too. The old hidden maps at the end of the pack.
Yeah.
All right, 17.
17. This is our classic, our real classic one. Buntaluffagus. I can't tell you how many fun games I've had here. When I was putting together the video to put everyone's stats in and grab these photos, I needed to find the last season that it was played in, and I think it was 2016. Could be wrong, but I ended up looking at a playoff game that I played and lost. But it was myself, Rude, and Torvald, and we were playing against Water, J Warrior, and Blair. So it was just like 6 really good players in a game, and the game lasted 4 minutes. It was, and the score was 5-4. Like, it's just such a insane map to play on a serious level. After whatever, how long has this map been out? 20 years, maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know. How would you describe it? I don't know.
I guess it'd be both rewarding and frustrating at the same time because of the damn pistol spawns.
Mm. Yes.
And then those crazy jumps across the mid with the lava and then the teleport shenanigans. It's just keeps you on your toes, really. And of course, people hiding in the center. It's it's there's a lot more to it than it looks. When you look at it, it looks like shit. They got like just 3 long halls, but the way they interconnect is where all the interesting part of the map is.
Yeah, and I kind of forgot because I played it for the first time today for like 5 years, maybe longer, and I totally forgot about the pistol spawns. I went, "Fuck!" Like it brought me back, and then excuse me, trying to catch up with like, let's say you're defending, somebody takes your flag, and you get fragged, and then you're just trying to catch up with them is almost impossible. Like you can do it, but you have to be you have to be really precise with how you're moving. B, you have to hope that you do not run into anyone else from the other team. And even then, there's not a chance. Like there's sometimes not a chance that you're going to catch the guy with your flag. So
You're really hoping for interception at that point because it's so
yeah,
freaking long. Like you get a bad spawn on the other side, you're like praying your teammates are in position. Like, please get them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's always produced really good games. It's fun to see it back. It's sort of a fast paced map that we haven't seen in a while. There was that there was a map that I really liked that I think everyone hates. Was it Scary Dark Fast?
Oh, I
It's
thought you
like
could say
Tiny Little Man.
BPCTF.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I like that map. I used it in Vengeance. I picked it as my home field in Vengeance 3 years ago. Um, and I think Ralph and Stark absolutely hated me for that. But I really love the fast paced, just like this to me is like the epitome of like playing capture the flag competitively is like this fast pace like this. Like I just want to keep moving. I don't want to play a slow game. Um, and so this is just peak for me. It really requires because you have so little time to catch someone with your flag. It really requires you to have perfect communication with your team. Zen says this map's so offensive heavy, a lot of flag standoffs. The base is so hard to lock down. So you're right, yeah, good for a week 4 map. True. So you've gotten, you know, 3 weeks into your season, you either have realized that you're good, or your team is bad, I guess. But you know who you are as a team for sure at this point. So
Yeah,
it's
you can say
yeah,
whose comms is better than the other, whose chemistry is better than the other at that point.
exactly. Hang on, I'm gonna do something real quick.
And you get a UD standoff with you're going to be playing Ralph's team on a week
Oh,
four.
that's right. I get to play Ralph's team. Uh,
A loser out of UD.
yeah. Well, I think Ralph's probably the only person I had kicked out of UD at some point. So, but yeah, that'll be a fun game. Playing against Ralph, it's always a classic game. It's gonna go 3 rounds. It's gonna be back and forth. We just have a really similar understanding of how to play the game, so it's always a back and forth. I'm excited for that. And then week 5. Let's see. Let's throw this map up. It's Towering Gardens, which another map. I have to say, like, I am really surprised that this map became popular. Like, it
Is
just
it
doesn't.
is that Pumpkins?
Uh,
What map is that? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Core.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Let's remove.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of it, but I can see why people like it.
yeah. Initially, it's another map that like I said, I was really surprised that it became popular because it's different. It's basic, right? It's not terribly complicated. Someone can find their way from base to base pretty easily, um, but it's not your typical. It's very wide open for what I feel like is a popular map. Um,
Yeah, that's kind of my biggest thing about it. It's just the mid is just so wide. Like, yeah, I think the base is the strong point of this map because it's more interesting. Like the floors and the bridge shenanigans and trying to navigate with the lift and everything,
yeah, and
and
it's a
you
really hard
can jump
map.
too, stuff. So
It's a really hard map to defend.
for sure.
I feel like I've found a good place to defend on it. I'm not going to say where that is necessarily. I mean, but yeah, it's such a tough map to defend on. But it has produced a lot of really exciting games, and I think um, since it's been added to sort of every season, it's just really, to me, they've been the most fun games of the season that it's in. It's been they produced some really good games. There was one game at least I remember having like almost always 3 round games here. There was one I watched recently where my team, we were about to tie. It was like 3-3 and there were 5 seconds left and I was trying to get into the base and I dropped down and like somebody bumped me. And I just missed the flag completely and then people were screaming on the stream and then somehow I scored. But it's just like I feel like that happens every single time I play this map. Hot off the press, question from Ralph for you.
Is there any map that I can win at? I like. So we'll see. We'll see how the season goes. Maybe the J Kissed answer.
I mean, I think
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. Like, it's all different when you're there with your team anyway. So when you're there with the team and you're really clicking, you can play mostly any map. So it really doesn't matter. I think that's what's the important thing. Once you get
I
going
would
with
agree
your
with that.
team,
Yeah. Well, the matchups for this one, let's see. It's Xwiz versus Human Bones, Nexus versus Finny, and Ralphus versus Ninja Dog. I'm really interested in seeing how this draft goes. Like, not just as a spectator of other teams, but as a captain and somebody that has to draft. Because you can go into it with a plan, and then that plan can just go out the window in the first like 5 minutes. Like, you never know if someone's gonna come right out and spend $28 on somebody. You never know you just never know what's going to happen. So it's very hard to plan. All you can do is just say, okay, this is the list of players that I want, and I got to get one of them somehow. And that's what I love about the auction draft. It's very, very different than our old classic draft. I think it's been a really good addition.
I don't think anybody's used snake draft in years, right? In any league or anything. I can't recall.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. And I don't think there'd be any reason to do that ever again. Like, it's just not good. Yeah. One thing we are going to do here, and I guess I should do this now, is we are going to determine the draft picking order. So we can do this together. If you give me a second. Let's see. So we're going to do Wheel of Names. Same
totally
thing that Ralph
random,
used.
right?
Yeah. Huh?
Totally random, right?
Totally random. So for anyone that has not been a part of this before, this is just determining in which order the captains will nominate a player in the draft. And once you go through all 6, then it's a reverse order. So let me open up this. Let's see how this is sharing on here. Okay, cool. Let me put some names in. So we got like this. Trying to do it in alphabetical order. And I fucked up already. Okay. So if I'm right, I think we just hit spin.
Drum roll.
Yeah, well, actually, let me get some. I can play some AI generated music.
Some AI carnival music. Let's go.
Nature sounds.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
I'm gonna do that. Let's do some.
Pretend you're in Poo Poo's temple or some shit.
Oh, yes, greatest map. Why didn't we put that in? R&B. All right. So for the first spot in the draft, nomination order. Landing on Nexus.
Ooh, Nexus first.
All right. Congratulations. I'm just going to type this in a different channel. So I draft nomination order. One is Nexus. Okay. Here we go. Ninja Dog. Why are they applauding? Here we go. Okay, Ralph.
Is it me or has it been picking yellow this whole time?
It has been. I think this thing is
rigged. Let's go.
a bit racist. I don't know.
Start a conspiracy now before the season starts.
I knew this was going to happen to me. All right. Number 4.
Oh.
I think I'd rather not be number 4. Like,
well,
anything.
You should put your name on yellow and you probably would.
Yeah, that's right.
Not have worked.
Let's change that. No. Here we go.
50-50.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I loved X-Wizard so much.
So that is the draft order there. We've got Nexus, Ninja Dog, Ralphus, Human Bones, X-Wiz, and Vinny. And then, like I mentioned, it is going to... Yeah, we'll spin it.
He just wants his applause, that's all.
What? It did land on Vinny. So Vinny will choose twice, or he'll nominate twice in a row. And it'll keep going back and forth until players have selected their entire team, and then they're taken out of the order. So there we go. We got a few minutes left. Let's see here. I don't know. Why don't you give some predictions about something? Like,
I predict that somebody is going to blow their whole money in the first round on somebody else.
interesting. Okay.
And it's probably going to be a very strong team.
Hmm.
I think looking at the free agent list,
Mhm.
yeah, there's a few names I could see that would pair up with a captain and be a really formidable team. But then again, with these auction things, it could just be another mind game to get somebody to waste their money on.
That's right. There is a lot of that. Like, there's a lot of, and not to give away strategies here, but I don't think it's anything crazy. But I mean, there are going to be times where someone will nominate somebody that they don't want.
Yeah. So there's like another game inside the game. So it just depends. Who was first again? Nexus?
Nexus.
Yeah. So I'll be kind of interested to see who he tries to get.
Yeah, I have to really quickly create this Excel spreadsheet that we're going to use to track here on the draft. Might be a bit tough to do while I'm actually drafting myself, but I'll make it work. So yeah, every captain is given $30, fake dollars. We don't need to give Doomers money. And within that, the highest you can really bid on a player at any one time is 28. If you have, let's say you have 30, right? But if you have, you have to leave enough to at least draft somebody with $1, depending on the amount of roster spots that you have. I'm sure I'm explaining this to 19 people that have done this a million times, but
In the past seasons, has the free agency been like a major part? Have people switched out a lot or anything like that? Really kept up with it? Because I know we were doing IDL. It was just kind of if somebody just dropped out and they would fill in.
Yeah.
Have there been a lot of trades for free agency in the past?
I would say
years?
since Zakin left, we haven't had a lot of like notable people quit mid-season, and we haven't really needed anyone to fill in. I would say, but there's little trades that happen. One time I drafted. Who did I draft? Who was that guy that aliases as everybody?
Shadow Fox?
Yeah, I drafted Shadow Fox because he was fucking aliasing as cookies, and then stupid me had to trade him out, and well, actually that was one rare time where they were allowed to bring somebody in from the outside, but I don't think it's overly used a lot.
Right. Is there a trade deadline? Is that week 3?
I believe it's week 3, like the end of week 2.
Okay.
I want to say it's somewhere on the Discord. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, one final thing I'll say before the auction starts is, at least with the captains, it's a lot more. Looks like a lot of competent players. It's not like back in the day where you get the newbie captain that blows his season before a week one even starts because he drafts so poorly. That's what brings down the league, to be honest, when you get a captain like that.
Yeah, I think like what were you gonna say?
Or 2 of them. Like you get a couple of captains. When we had 8, there'd be 2 captains. It's like, all right, they're not going anywhere. Those are free wins.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I that's what I like about how the season really shaped up is that I really don't think there's going to be a team here that shits the bed. Like I think it's a really well balanced season. Good captains. It's cool to see Vinny get an opportunity to captain. I really like it when people step up and do that. And because you get people like Stal, who's like, I've done my time, and I think that's fair enough. Like, he has done his time as a captain.
It's always good to give new players like a chance to step up into the captain role.
Totally. I mean, always a good opportunity. Let's see if I can share this now. Yeah, I'm gonna hide this chat out of here. Share file. Maybe I have to do a screen share. I mean, you're free to stay on here if you like. I mean, I'm just, we can give live commentary.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna ditch you.
Thanks. I'll just be talking to myself the whole fucking thing. Let's do this. And yes, the file is named Redemption Season 1 because I have yet to change the name of it. Let's get the right.
I know people can't wait for the next one.
So, I'm going to be doing double duty here. I'm going to be... Do we need music on? I guess we do. I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
You can change it to something more dramatic.
I'm going to be distracted. Like, it's going to change my thought process. Like,
make it to some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fucking tier, where it's all like, tension and shit.
This is good. I just needed to turn it down. It's like fucking blasting. Okay, so pretty sure I'm just going to double check that I have everybody. Yeah. Not missing anybody. All right. I guess I'm good. Ralph really created this sheet a long time ago. I've just been stealing it and using it since then. Thanks, Ralph. I have Stark on there. Oh, there's like a fucking 30-second delay or some shit.
Oh, you don't have the Fallen. Where'd he go? He was going to be a captain and everything. Come on.
Someone could do the auctioneering. I actually needed to, like, I'm going to use the bathroom for 2 seconds before I have to sit here and do it, because I've been sitting here for an hour. So, yes, if someone listening wouldn't mind being the auctioneer, it's very easy. You just have to auctioneer. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Okay, I've been talking the whole time. I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
I'm gonna just make this full screen so that they can still hear us, I believe. You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, cool. That way it just looks nicer there. Let me throw this up on the... Thank God for multiple monitors.
Imagine trying to do this on one like 4x3 monitor.
Oop. Oh, I know, totally. There, that's better. I mean, I have my, I got my laptop and then 2 monitors. It was really funny because I, very briefly, like a couple years ago, I worked for this remote. I had a remote job, and they sent me 2 monitors. So I have 4 fucking monitors on my desk plus a laptop,
Damn.
and I'm like, my desk is not big enough for this.
Man, this chat is so delayed. You asked that question like a minute ago.
Ah, shit. Well,
It's alright.
I also got a little bit of the caffeine. I have to... That caffeine rush is going to help me draft better.
Hopefully.
Well, we'll see. So yeah, this is how it works. I'll explain it again for fun, to kill time. Looks like we found our auctioneer. That will be Blair. So Blair will start off in the pay attention to the fall 2025 draft channel if you want to watch the draft actually live. So Blair will start off by typing who's up to nominate. When it's our turn, you nominate a player with a money value, dollar value. You have to spend at least $1 on all 3 roster spots.
Has there ever been an instance where somebody still had money left over?
Oh yeah, plenty of times actually.
Okay. Oh, the anticipation is killing everyone.
I'm getting nervous.
Uh-oh. You better lock in.
All right, get live commentary, like moaning and groaning.
We have 4 out of 6, or 5 out of 6, or 6 out of 6. Here we go.
Let's see. Nexus is up first. All right, K. Blair.
Who's he gonna nominate? Sharp for $1.
Okay, I'll let you talk.
Oh, it's okay. Ralph with 2. Then he goes up to 3. Ninja Dog with 4. 5. Everybody's being cheap. Come on, let's go up to 10.
30.
6.
Oh.
Nexus has 6.
I saw Vinny first, so Blair's gonna have to. There you go.
Then you got on my screen. So 7. So is it 7?
All right.
Vinny 8.
Getting fun.
Looks like that's gonna be it. Next
Ooh.
up to 9. Cock blocks at the last, or the first second. X Wizard 10. Going once. Vinny 11. He beat Ralph. Ralph goes to 12.
Very interesting.
X Wizard 13.
It's just the first pick.
With 14. I'm telling you, they should just went straight to 10. Fuck all the, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Sharp, I hope you're not taking this by offense that I haven't. I'm just not.
Going twice. X Wizard 15. X Wizard now going once. Is Vinny going to go up more? Vinny?
Ooh!
6. X-Wizard, are you go up to 17? 16 of Vinny going once. Twice. No 17? That's it.
Wow. Oh, sharp. Vinny for 16. Oh, come on. I gotta manually update this now. Stupid thing. Alright, so that leaves Vinny with $14 to select his last 2 players. Vinny and Sharp, good combo so far. Let me make sure I take Sharp off this list. Down for $1.
Alright. Sorry, my mic died for a
All
moment.
good. Ooh!
Oh, Ralph Advice up to 10. Let's go. We're gonna get some money thrown around here. Going once. X-Wizard to 11. Ninja Dog to 12. That would be a formidable team. I feel sorry for has to run against that team, which is everybody.
Right.
Ralph 13.
Unless one of us joins them. The first captains trade each other.
Going twice. X-Wizard goes up to 14. Somebody, 15. Do I hear 15? Going once. Here we go.
That's quite a low price for someone like that, but
yeah, I'm Bishop surprised nobody wanted to go up to, higher than 14, but
Dal and X-Wiz. We're all fucked. Leaves him with $16. Keep forgetting to remove him from here.
Next is Ralph. Ooh,
Dragon for $1.
For $1. What's he going? What's his game here? Oh, you got it first, Bones. 2. Vinny going up to 3. Bones with 4. Ninja Dog with 5. Vinny with 6. Twice. 7. Ooh, cock blocked at the last second. Going twice. Any last minute 8? Nope. So you got Dragon for $7.
I did.
All right, now it's your turn to nominate.
Yep.
Hang in there. I can hear the sweat falling on your desk. Ooh, Sparrow. Somebody really wants a European team. Oh. Nexus says no.
Yeah, I had to take that, had to do that. Respect.
Nexus at 23. Looks like he's going to grab Sparrow. I don't see anybody else throwing in their hat yet. So Nexus gets to Sparrow. Ooh. Polto for 15. Now we hear 16 from Bones. Ooh, Ninja Dog with the 17, blocking you at the last second. $18 for SXP, going once. Twice. Ninja Dog with the 19, the counter offer.
Fascinating.
$22. Oh, going all in. Should be going once.
You want your person, you gotta fucking spend. There you go.
Oh, he's gonna counter offer with 23. Ninja Dog going once. Twice. And I don't see Ralph is throwing any money in, so...
Oh!
He cock blocked at the last second, too!
Wow.
That is unexpected.
That's very unexpected. So now it's back and forth between these guys, really. No one else can spend any money.
Going once. Going twice. Oh, Ninja Dog. He's gonna go all in. Let's see who's gonna be the first to crack. $25 to Ninja Dog once. Uh-oh, I see Ralph is typing. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? You got twice. You better do something before it's sold. Is he gonna do something? He didn't. No. He changed his mind. So it's total for 25. That's the most expensive pick so far, right?
Yeah.
Yep. You know, Ninja Dog. The few times I've seen him captain, he is a big spender.
This is a pretty exciting draft so far, I will say.
All right, Vinny, what you got? Vinny's feeling the pressure now, sweating hard. Skull Rush for $1.
I mean,
going once. Ninja Dog with 4.
I'm not gonna sit here and let it go for $1, but
right, I wouldn't either.
That's how I started with Dragon. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not letting this guy go for.
Ralph with 5. Exquisite at 7. Skull Rush to Exquisite for 7.
It's gonna leave Exwiz with a decent amount of money for his third pick.
Exactly. Twice. 8. Ralph got 8 first.
And it's going to depend on Blair's screen.
I'm pretty sure he sees the same thing as me. Maybe. Yep.
All right.
Sorry, you got that West Coast nerf.
It's okay. I just wasn't going to let him go for 7. That's all. I mean, I'll take him, but he's not going to
8.
fucking...
8 to Ralphus for once. X-Wizard counters with 9. Going twice to X-Wizard for 9. 10. No. Ten to Bones. Going once. Twice. Counter offer 11. Yep. X-Wizard 11. 11 X-Wizard going once. Twice. No 12. Oh, yes. $12 to you.
Yeah.
Going once. We're going to spec the last minute cock block. Is it going to happen? Nah, this time after 1. So X-Wizard going to 13. Who will counter with 14 or more?
Not enough time to think.
13 for Skull Rush once. 15! Oh, he's going to outbid him. It's like, fuck it. He can't spend more than 15. Just get it over with. And Ralph says, nope, I don't want it. So, looks like you will be grabbing Skull Rush.
Yeah, I'm not letting X-Wiz style and Skull Rush end up on a team. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nicely played. Nicely played.
I can't do math now. This isn't good for me. 8. Not 80.
Oh, 80. Ooh, where'd the money come from, huh?
Yeah.
Here goes the conspiracy. The numbers were messed with while everyone was distracted.
Yeah, me again.
Alright, looks like you're gonna... You got him. So now the next person is X-Wizard, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Yay! Oh, Vinny goes again? Okay. Vinny, try again. And there's still a lot of very good players left too, so...
There are a ton of good players left.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Oh, no.
This is not one of them, though.
I agree with that one. $1. Twice. Oh, that would have been amazing to go for $1. Right. Oh, this was 8.
You want your player? Come on. Spend.
There's only a few others that can outbid you. Going twice. Yay!
Enjoy your draft, nerds.
And you're out.
I'm out. So now I can really dig in.
So now it should be X Wizard next.
Yep. Here comes. We know where Blair's going.
Yeah.
At least I think so.
Somebody should just already just chime in with fucking 15 and be done with it.
$6 for Blair. I mean,
that was a bit unexpected. Sold. I think
this is an IDL and a WDL champion here, people. $6. Good luck.
Wow,
I am sold.
that was a really low price for Blair.
Yeah, Blair's so good, and Blair and Ralph, honestly, they work so well together. I mean, they just, yeah, they're really good. Oops, I spelled Blair's name with. There we go.
Do you nominate even though you don't have any more money?
I do not. I'm done nominating.
It's turn now.
Ralph kind of gets his pick of, the litter here. Who does he want?
Right.
Oh no, I'm out.
UD slave trade.
I gotta say, I really wanted to draft this guy. I don't know.
The guys don't know how to say.
Yeah, I really did. And that was my plan all along. So I'm really glad that he's going to end up on a team. Really good player.
I think they said his name is pronounced Mars, something like that.
He does. He also won to take the crown Horde, and I got to send him a pillow. But yeah, deserves to play.
Huh. Damn, Raul was getting some steals for some of these players.
Yeah, I mean, he still has more money than anybody else, so
yeah,
you can.
It's the Ralph show. He gets what he wants.
Yeah.
Now, if he drafts a Nero, though, that team's doomed because no UD team wins.
I know. What did he say? He said this one time. He said, "This isn't a democracy. This is a Ralphocracy."
Makes sense.
I think about that a lot. I try to use that through my everyday life.
At work, hey, ever heard of Ralphocracy? Yeah.
This is not a democracy. This is what I want.
Oh, Legions. Ooh,
Ninja Dog Kodo and Legion. That would be a good team, but I see Vinny typing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Vinny he got some more money too, so.
Does your cat want to make it?
Yeah, sorry. She wants. No, you can't captain. No.
We've had worse captains.
Yeah, we have some that just ditched the whole season. Yeah.
That's right.
6 for X Wizard.
Yeah, I mean, Legion ending up on any of these teams, that's a solid team. So, he's gonna end up in a good spot for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Going once for $6. That's a bit of a steal, I say, for Legion. Legion's solid player, shows up every day for practice.
Yeah, he does.
That's it. So Legion's gonna land on a X-Wizards
All right.
team. X-Wizards Stallion Legion. That's a pretty tough team.
It's a really great team if the year was 2012. No, I'm just fucking with you. It's a really good team. You could say the same thing about mine. So, and X-Wiz still has $10, and for some reason that color is not turning to yellow. If I do 9, does it change to
Secret formula. That's why.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We saw that coming.
Yeah, I saw it. Didn't I say that last round? He was going to grab Zanero. The more you do the team, the less likely you are to win. So it's a double-edged sword.
I think this is good for them. I have faith.
And Maher's. You know, he just should put a T and just be like M Hertz or something. It's so easier,
right.
But whatever. At least he has those vets to
give me a vowel.
Learn from.
I'd like to buy a vowel for $1.
Right. All right. So Nexus. So we have
2 fully formed teams already.
Yeah, we have 4 captains that still don't have a complete team yet. Shane for $1.
Shane is also known as the Fat Willie.
Yep. Though, to be fair, it does make sense for Nexus to go after Shane because he does have a European as his first pick, and Shane is in the UK, so.
Yes.
Nexus going for 3. Shane to Nexus for $3 once. Oh, Vinny's typing.
Ooh.
$4.
Hey, this AI music's not bad.
Yeah. Shane for $4. Nexus with 5. But if Vinny could outbid everybody because he has the most money right now. That's it. 5 for Nexus.
Unless X-Wiz jumps in.
Yeah.
I don't really mind to do that.
I guess he didn't put a bid for him anyway, so okay.
Yeah.
I see it's a very fraggy team.
Definitely.
$5.
And then we've got $2 left over for Nexus. Still a lot of good players left.
Yeah, and there's still some, X-Wizard Vinny still got a lot of money to throw around.
Yeah, they played this really well.
I expect like a Chain Dude selection or something.
I expect
Toby.
Hey!
Interesting out of the park.
I'm very happy about that. I love Toby. This is a guy that just shows up out of nowhere. He won't play for like whatever it is, a year, and then it's like, hey, there's a league, and he shows up and he sucks for a day, and then he comes back and he's like, okay, I'm good now.
Oh, will Vinny go? Or is he going to hang on to his money? That's it. I think he is sold. $4. It's a Ninja Dog.
Good team. All right, still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks left. So, who's been playing a lot of Pride is Lippy. Lippy is underrated, I think.
He's an older player. Remember when he was like 9 years old and on the forums back in the day?
Yeah.
Like person younger than you. and you were like 10.
Right.
Chain, dude, for $1. X Wizard. Vinny counters with 2. Woo! What a steal! $2 for Chain, dude. Uh-oh. 3.
I mean, if you really look at this, right, like X-Wiz, Style, Legion, and Chain, I mean, well, if it was 4v4, I think they'd win, but like they just have every possible scenario for every position on every map figured out if that happens. So
Mm-hmm. But I think Vinny will probably outbid him because he has more money, obviously, but
also, you know who's really good is Christian too. He should get selected.
he might. You never know.
He might. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of like, huh? What do you mean? Oh. Wow, then you didn't want to spend that extra moolah for Chain Dude.
Alright. that'll wrap up Wiz.
Very interesting
left some
team.
money on his.
That's a very strong team.
It is. Again, if the year is 2012. No. It's a strong team in any decade. But Vinny gets his pick of the litter here.
Yeah. Boomer team, pretty
It
much.
is a boomer team.
Everybody pushing 40 on that team.
Or older.
Yeah, somebody pushing 50.
Oh, I forgot to take Chain off the list. Sorry. There we go.
Like Christian's gonna get his chance. But I suspect that Vinny will just take him up. Because he just obviously has money, the others don't.
Yep. And that's sold.
That's it. Yeah. Got a all South American team so far.
Yeah. Good, I'm very glad.
Christian, his first time ever playing, he gets on a team as a third.
He's been grinding in Prive every day
Yeah, I've seen him quite a bit.
when he's not doing his homework.
Or playing at school, or doing schoolwork.
Blair's got the jokes.
All right, so we still have 3 teams that may be filled fully, so we'll see how this plays out. Vinny might be able to bully everybody, but I think he'll just get who he wants at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if he's up to nominate, he may as well pick who he wants.
Yeah, he just go all out with whoever he wants at this point.
Yeah.
$11,
Nice.
whoever.
I see a Dosu pick coming, or
Spider, Solar,
Asgar.
Hardy Ween. Yeah. Let's see who he gets. Maybe even Hugo. Maybe he likes chili.
Hugo is the best.
Thinking long and hard who he wants.
Yep.
Don't think too long though.
Vinny is the new tie. Dosu $1.
Let's see.
Alright. It's not a okay. Well, he wants to be left over with $10. Halloween, Hardyween,
Halloween, Halloween.
the only person who's had more names than Zanero.
Yeah, surprisingly. Dang, $1 for Dosu.
All right, Vinny, congratulations. You have
He gets
$10
this
left.
Latin America team right there.
Yep.
Actually, kind of balanced. You got a bit of new and some experience.
So this is kind of interesting because Ninja Dog can't really pick who he wants.
He's at the mercy of Nexus.
Yeah. So it's hard because, like, do you nominate someone you don't want in hopes that Nexus goes for 2 and then you get who you want, or what? Tough one.
Depends on who he gets. I see. I predict a Stark, maybe. Maybe a surprise Reckless.
Maybe. Running on Java.
I don't know who that is.
Hugo.
Well, I should say Hugo third.
I think that's sold, but could be wrong.
I think that is so. I don't. Yep. All right.
The best. All right.
So Hugo lands on the team. Now he's just gonna get Ludwig.
Ludwig.
And that's gonna wrap it up.
That's gonna wrap it up. All right.
Very interesting.
Yeah, super interesting drafts. Let's see. Let's turn this music off now. Talk a little bit about the teams. So, yes, thank you, Blair. Okay, so Nexus, we've got Nexus's team. It's Nexus, Despairol, the Fat Willy, and Ludwig. Got Ninja Dog. His team is Ninja Dog, Poto, Toby, and Hugo. Ralphus, we have Ralphus, K. Blair, Mahers, and Zanero. Human Bones is Human Bones, Dragon, Skull Rush, and Rust King. X-Wiz is X-Wiz, Style, Legion, and Chain. And Vinny's team is Vinny, Sharp, Christian, and Hardyween, aka Dosu, aka
Halloween.
Yeah, so let's see if we can do this here. Pretty exciting. I think those are some really solid teams there.
Yeah, there's definitely some. I'm trying to see. I mean, when you think about it, there's been a few players that got like sold for cheap, which I'm a bit surprised. Like Blair, going for $6, and there was somebody else, Shane for $5, Legion for $6. But I also think they did get nominated later, so that could have played a part in that.
I have to agree. Now that I'm reading the WDL chat, like there are some really good people. I mean, here are some of the people that have been playing. Oops, I forgot to take Ludwig out. Some of the people who have been playing in Prive a lot. Axe 19, Mayhem's been there. Lippy again. Lippy, I feel like will end up on a team for sure somewhere along the season. Wildman's also been playing a lot. So that would be my advice to everybody, or this would be my advice to everybody that did not get selected, is keep showing up, keep playing prives, practice with teams. Inevitably, there's going to be a situation somewhere throughout the season where we need another player, somebody needs another player, and you are there available. So don't give up. But yeah, I don't know.
It happens every year, every league. Like somebody's dropping out. Like you may think somebody's gonna be reliable in one of these teams. You say, oh, somebody like Legion, right?
Or
Ruskin. Or somebody like me. Like the percent is probably not. It's not 0, but it's not less than 1 or whatever. I think I said that backwards. Like there's always a chance somebody's gonna leave or just not show up.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these are some really solid teams. Pretty scared of that Nexus Disperal Shane combo. Like that's going to be a tough one.
I think Ninja Dog and Poto too. I think.
Yeah.
Despite his peeing, which I don't know how he does it. He's really. I've seen some of his plays. It's not just raw fragging. It's also just the IQ of CTF.
Yeah, really high IQ. Yeah, I mean, they're it's such a fun, balanced season. Ralph, Blair, and Zen, super fun. Can't wait to go up against those guys, get a bunch of shit. Um, X-Wiz, Stal, Legion, and Chain. Like I said, I think that team, like on paper, if you look at it, they've got every single position covered, no matter the map, no matter the situation. Even if Chain shows up for whatever a partial part of the season, like that's a guy with a ton of CTF knowledge who can at the very least give his opinions on the positions that they're playing and really help out. So cool to see him get drafted, and yeah, I don't know. It's tough to go any deeper, but
Well, right now they're talking about in the WDL channel. They're talking about like how Vinny is $10 left over. They're like, does he get like $10 as next captain? Does he get shit $10 gift card? Nah, you don't get shit.
no,
The
no,
point is,
manage your money better.
it's it's either like, do you think that he didn't get as high value as he could for his money, or did you think he got the team that he wanted? I think Sharp is a really good player. Christian he's young, so he has
He
something.
still has his reflexes.
Yeah, he has his reflexes. He has his enthusiasm. He's going to practice every day. He's going to get better really quick. Dosu is a vet. He's also going to be looking for life insurance with X Wizard and all the UD guys and all that shit. But yeah, I don't think that he did poorly, because you got to keep in mind he's also South American, so maybe he won't be able to practice with somebody on the U.S. East Coast or West Coast very easily. So
That's right. I
consider
mean,
other aspects of this.
I mean, Dragon and live in completely different time zones, and practicing, I know will be difficult, but you know, you make it work when you have the right group of people. So
Yeah, I think probably like 95% of the time when there's like differences between time zones between members, they figure out a way. There's
yeah,
been teams who had fucking devastation, and this dude was like, you know,
I'm available 1 hour of every day, and that's it.
yeah, exactly. Like I do two p.m. to 4 p.m. on Wednesday, and then 9 a.m. to noon on Friday, and then no go for the rest of the week.
I was talking to him the other day, and he was like, he has an hour every day that he's available to play, and it happens to be like an hour that I'm also available, and I was like, come on, you can do it. I've played with you like a million times, and we never win. Like we got to give it one more shot, and he just can't. He just doesn't have the. I don't blame him. Like he's got a lot going on in his life, but
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that name. Who?
Dev.
Oh, Dev. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Dev's got I've heard he's family man now, so priorities.
He is. He's brought his
Hmm.
son to QuakeCon, his son and his wife to QuakeCon
Oh, that's cool.
twice. Yeah.
You know what else we're missing? Ty.
I messaged Ty. He is too busy to play. He's preparing for tax season or something. I don't know what
Ah.
he's doing. I think he's gearing up for the draft next time.
He'll make a comeback. That'd be interesting. It's always fun to see Ty there as a staple.
Yes.
And we don't have any hate dad either, so no midnight, 1 a.m., 2 p.m., 2 a.m. practices.
Midnight 60.
Yeah, midnight 30, the old classic.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can wrap this up for now. I mean, I think everyone can look forward to a weekly WDL radio where we talk about the games. I don't. I mean, if you have time, we could give a look. We could talk a little bit about week one. Um,
I have plenty of time. I ain't going to work tomorrow.
well, that's lucky for you.
Yeah, just message, hey, I'm not in tomorrow. All right, cool.
I could do that. Okay, so yeah, week one's Sanctum. So we talked a lot about Sanctum, but our matchup. So looking at Xwiz and Vinny, how this team, how these teams line up against each other. I mean, Xwiz's team obviously is the sort of veteran team full of guys that are, they just have all that CTF knowledge. So I would say it might be an uphill battle for Vinny's team at this stage, just because I would imagine that the starting lineup is going to be Vinny, Sharp, and Christian, but could be wrong. But I think also what they have as an advantage over the other team is time.
Right.
Um, so I like it. I like the matchup. I'm curious to see like how Vinny sets his team up because I think Christian has a really good he's reflex is really good fragger, really good runner. Sharp's kind of that guy that you get him to do anything, he can do anything. So I think Vinny will be the key here. Is where is he going to place himself? Um, yeah, I don't know as far as like a prediction goes. I mean, on paper, I would have to lean towards XWiz and his team just winning over like based on just their history, as players. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's about right. I mean, you have, you got obviously all the experience with X Wizards team, really strong players, and you have like more of the, I don't know their ages, but I assume more of like a newer generation in Vinny's team because I expect that they're like in their 20s, right? Sharp, Christian, Vinny are pretty
Yeah,
young, so it's going to be experience versus, youth, I think, for them.
yeah,
And on a map like Sanctum, it's going to be a grind to see, who pulls out on top. Will they overpower one or the other? Will somebody give up because they just can't hang after the third 10 minutes or whatever it is? That's
mm,
how it's going to end up being, I think. I don't see frag power. I would probably give it to X Wizards team, also because it is on a US server, right? I think if these guys were in the U.S. instead of South America, I think it'd be a lot more closer than most people would expect. But I
yeah.
don't think it's going to be a cakewalk for X Wizards team. If
No,
they got to prepare. If they don't prepare well enough, they could very well like lose that.
yep.
So, got to bring your A game every week anyway.
Games are won and lost in practice. You can't really show up and not practice. It's just kind of impossible.
Right. Nobody has had success not practicing.
No, no. Okay, so next matchup, Ninja Dog and Human Bones. I will really refrain from commenting, but other than to say, I think our teams will line up really well against each other. It'll be really fun to play Ninja Dog and Poto on this map. So
Yeah.
that was my only comment. Um, and then Ralph and Nexus touched on this a little bit before, but Nexus and Disparal, first of all, the frag power that those two guys have, that's going to be a tough one, and I know that Ralph is kind of the expert at like maximizing touches. Like he's going to just go and go and go and get as many touches as possible, but he's going to have a hard time against those two guys in the middle. Not even, talking about Shane yet. Like these are three heavy fraggers. So it's really going to be up to Blair and Zen to kind of pick that up. I know, historically speaking, like those two guys were also heavy fraggers. But they need to, maybe get a shot of adrenaline before the game or something. Getting a
Metamucil or
little,
something.
yeah, getting a little old now. But they can do it. Like, and Ralph and Blair, that's kind of like, I mean, it's kind of like me and Dragon. I mean, or you and I have played together a bunch as well. But Dragon and I have played together so many times that it's sort of unspoken. Like Ralph and Blair have this sort of unspoken coordination amongst each other. So that's also something that's going to be hard to beat. They've played together so much that they have that chemistry. And you throw Zen into the mix. I mean, obviously in Clan Wars and stuff like that. I mean, those guys have been playing together for over 20 years. So that's going to be a tough thing to beat. But I think like as far as a prediction goes, bleh.
I would say
Yeah, I
that
don't know.
you also got to keep in mind that Murs
That's
is
true.
also a factor. Because Ralph may decide to play him than Zen.
That's true. They might.
So, and of course,
Yeah,
maybe he may be switched out for Ludwig. He's also a very capable player too. So
that's true.
it may they may switch out per round, depending on how one match goes, and could turn it around. I think they're both flexible teams, so we'll see how that goes out in week 1.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, short of giving an actual prediction, I mean, I think it'll be close. I can't really pick a winner right now until I see how much teams are practicing, but going to be a good one. So, yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up now.
Right, because I
And
think everybody's trying to play Prive too, the post-draft Prive.
yeah, well, good drafts. We'll see everybody on a weekly basis. Thank you very much for doing this with me and not leaving me here to talk to myself. That was kind of my plan for a while until that happened. So
Yeah, I just sent you the message out of the blue. I was like, hey, you need a host or something?
I did. You knew.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will. We'll talk to everybody next week.
All right. Start practicing.